Hey, 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 there we go. Mic is live. Okay, so we're gonna get today a little later. And let's get all the beat comes up here. Let's control FM this. All right, okay, so we are finally ready for the mix. Big shout out to my guy Paul. Showed me how to do the dual screen on TikTok, so you guys can see. All right, so today we're gonna be working on a hip hop track. This is my guy Dive. Definitely check him out. Let me see. Okay. I cracked the vocals. What I'm trying to do right now is get the overall gain not to be so hot, because right now we're peaking at 1.1 1.2. So let's
turning over a knife and never know where it's pointed, cause someone's holding the rights. I'm reaching for intuition and falling out of commission to find out if I'll ever just end up back in the system. So I be switching heads and turning back to my bread, focusing on a mission that's lying up there ahead. So I still wait, never a silver plate, but maybe a silver bullet.
You see, Will, hey, can you take a song request to rate the quality? Sure. Send me a link. Do it in the DMs.
This is my life now.
Alright, hold on, let's see. We're gonna do this live right now. What is it called? General of the Dark. The song's released, right? Guys, we're gonna take a quick sec to just hear the song. Oh. Well, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. It reminded me of Coheed. So I'd say like some Coheed, Protest the Hero. So pretty cool jam. So thanks for the recommendation. Always love to check stuff out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When the vocals came in, it was kind of Coheed, Protest the Hero. But yeah, cool song, great production. Totally missed that band. All right, guys. Back to the mixing. So
This is my life now.
I need to lower the vocals. So we're gonna do a few things here. We're going to add these guys to lower them.
This is my life now. Party Anderson now. This is my life now. Like the way that it sounds.
So what we're doing right now is working on the gain staging of the track. So it's really important that we it's really important that you get the right gain staging before you start adding plugins. So we've already imported the beat here and kind of did some color coding and just small arrangement. This is going to be an interesting one with the drums because we are working with a drum loop. So I added additional drums, but it's the drum loop's kind of carrying the weight of the drums, and then we have the 808. Yeah. And then we have not a ton of. Then we have like a sample type. And I added those guys.
Back in the system, so why?
So it's pretty cool. We have a good solid foundation here. So everything's already arranged, and right now we're grouping all the tracks because we are just gain staging.
Back in the system.
If you let me see if I can show you guys here. Oh. So the purpose of my gain staging is so we have headroom as we start adding plugins.
Back in the system, so why do switching heads and turning back to my bread, focusing on a mission that's
See, we're
lying
still
up
peaking
there
there,
ahead.
so
I still wait, never a silver blade, but maybe a silver bullet, so never get in my way. This is my life now. Party Anderson now. This is my life now.
all right, so that worked well. Now we are in the right level for gain staging, and I'm gonna import some settings so we can kind of get the mix going. I did a hip hop song recently, so let me see. Mm, okay, here we go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna import some tracks to kind of just work off of, get the mix kind of. So importing session data. I'm going to import a bunch of routing. I'm going to import a bunch of plugins, and it's going to kind of just help get everything going where it needs to be. The first thing I'm looking at now is the type of stuff I'm bringing in. So I have my master drum aux, drum crush, which is a parallel compressor. Then my pop crush for the vocals, 1176 for the vocals. I'm not gonna bring in any of reverbs and delays because I'll probably just create some new ones for this. We already have some on the session, so I don't want to add anything until I know for sure I need it. And then I'm gonna bring all these auxes, which kind of work as my quasi uh, console. Yeah, no, not saying like Chester, my friend. Rest in peace. He's love his vocals. Um, yeah. So as we're going through everything here, these are all the tracks we're gonna import into the session, and let's go ahead and do that. Probably the shave. Oh, you know what? He wore glasses. That's true. That's true. The glasses. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, for sure. I feel it. Are you a big Linkin Park fan? Okay. Favorite Linkin Park song? My December. I think it was sheesh. I don't think it was officially on Hybrid Theory. It was like a B side. But they ended up releasing it. I don't know. And here in LA, they played it a lot. Okay, so now we've imported all the stuff, and now we have to route all the tracks accordingly. So we're gonna start with the drums and the drum crush. Let's bring those all the way down here, and we're gonna send all the drums into. Whoa, right there. We're gonna send all the drums, which is gonna be here. So one of the things I do like to do is no, this is Pro Tools. So we are on Pro Tools version 2004 10.2. So I'm actually due to update, but I've heard great things about Reaper. I've used it a few times. A lot of friends work with it too. Okay, so here are the drums. I have the drums highlighted. I put the input. Oh, really? It's also too the for Pro Tools. I kind of set it back to the old view. I don't. I I'm so used to like the old settings that I try to keep it similar to what I know. It's just kind of it helps my workflow. Okay, output. We're gonna go take the output of the drums and send them all to the drum master aux. And if we solo these, take them here, and that gets routed to. I mentioned they brought in some subgroups here. So I have same Ableton. Ableton's my jam for all my production for my producing. So this beat, I made this beat and I made that in Ableton. I'm still on Ableton 11 though. I'm gonna update to 12. I just went up on my operating system. But yeah, Ableton's amazing. I love Pro Tools is still better for me for mixing. So it's going into this sub box called Drumall. Drumall goes into the music aux and Vox and FX. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, exactly. The one thing that I do like now, though, I like to record into Ableton for a lot of the production stuff, like keyboards, guitars, and sometimes I do vocals because I like the sound. I think Ableton has a bit of a different texture than Pro Tools. Pro Tools is a little super clean. Ableton's just a little bit. It's got some sauce to it that I like. But I've heard really great things about 12. Are you on 12 or 11 or 10? Okay. Real quickly too, we're gonna go here to my stereo master aux, and here we're gonna bypass everything. I don't want to hear the two bus processing yet. I'm gonna wait to use that until we kind of have everything routed and we're making sure levels are good. So the drums are, and then I also like to send the full drums into the drum crush, which is my parallel. But once I do that though, I have to I lower that track all the way down. So the send is all the way up, and then I lower this down, and then I'll bring this up to fade. Oh, you just went up to 12? How do you like 12? I make. Oh, cool. Oh, cool. Just follow it. Thanks for the follow. I make hip hop, R&B. I do a bunch of dance stuff, and then like alternative things. Like there's alternative R&B, alternative hip hop, some alternative rock, but influenced with just kind of different like hip hop sounds. So it's a little bit of that. Dude, so I started in rock music, did like punk rock, new metal type stuff, and then like kind of progressive metal. I am going to be producing a metal record starting I think the end of this middle of next month. So I have an artist that's coming through, and I'm really excited about that. So I've been I've been getting my drum chops up and metal stuff. Yeah, definitely. You want to send me a link or type in the name and I'll look it up. You have a band? Okay, let me see where are we. Uh, I just got a little lost in the sauce here. Let's while we wait for the link. Oh, cool. Is it released on streaming? So, okay, cool. Let's take a listen. Guys, we're taking a quick little break. We're gonna listen to another song. Let's see. Sleep Token, guys. I love Sleep Token. I'm looking for the. Can't find the. Did I spell it right? Ah, here it is. All right, let's play this.
The last thing I felt was the gentle slip between one breath and the next, a sudden cold and endless fall. I wake, can't take it back. Open my eyes, the world is burning, gravity gone, no returning. The air is thick with brimstone lies, numb with shock, I'm paralyzed. Try to rise but the ground's alive, every echo is my name. Reality fractures, time denies, nothing feels the same. First dawn in hell, can Memories flicker, faces fade. Was it a dream or the price I paid? A crowd of shadows.
Dude, that's awesome. I love that. You use auto. Yeah, auto great. Curious, what did you use for the to program the drums? But yeah, that sounds great. Like your vocals are really clean, awesome melodies, production's killer. Uh, yeah, let me know what you use for drums. Quick thing, back to this mix. We're gonna route all the music to this bus right here. The music hall bus. Um, but yeah, did you crush? Did you do all the mixing and mastering for the track as well? All right, so nice. Sounds great. And what was it? What are you using for the drums program? Okay, guys, and for the output here, real quickly, we're back to this mix. We're going back and forth, but this one's gonna go into the Vox all, which is up here, and that's all the vocals. And then we're gonna route. Okay, these are all routed there already. Apex is routed there as well. Rear bus to the music. Cool. Um, yeah, man. Dug the music. I'll definitely be checking out the rest of it when I have a chance. Yeah, because I absolutely love that new Sleep Token record, and I'm into the productions that they're doing. Oh, you did Contact. Okay, cool. Yeah, I have what do I have? I have a punk drum kit from Contact. I think it's Make Good Drums or something.
Back in the system, so why do you
But in a completely different genre. We're not working on the hip hop track, but I love all the types of different music.
back in the system, so why do you switching heads and turning back to my bread, focusing on the
Okay, so we've routed everything where it needs to be except the let's get the effect. Okay, reverb and delay here. Got it, got it, got it. Yeah, what else? I have a few different drum. I have Steven Slate stuff, which I've used a lot. The last few projects I've worked on, I've used the Steven Slate stuff, SSD 5.5. That's been pretty cool. And I have Addictive Drums. Like they hooked me up with everything, so big fan of their stuff. And they just did like a new update. What do I see? Also for my guitars, I use STL tones. So I have the STL tones, and once in a while, for like the heavy stuff, I use the STL tones. I think it's Romesh. His pack is like the presets I like to use from STL tones.
back in the system, so why do you switching heads and turning back to my bread.
Okay, guys. So everything's routed accordingly now, and what I'm going to do real quickly is make sure that we're still not peaking,
Back in the system, so why do you switching?
and we're peaking. So what this means is that the subgroups that I've created are just peaking or kind of going too loud.
Back in the system, so why do you switching heads and turning back to my bread.
I have this VCA track here that I can just lower everything with, so I'll probably lower it like a dB and a half.
Back in the system, so why do you switching heads and turning back to my bread, focusing on a mission that's lying up there ahead.
So you can see in my aux, my master aux, I don't have any peaking anymore. And since I don't have any peaking, I feel comfortable now starting to turn on some of the plugins. Plugins are already being processed on some of the stuff, like especially all the vocals, because I did the tracking on this session. So I've treated the vocals. I've done a lot of the heavy lifting on the vocals that I usually have to do when I do a mix from somebody sends it in. But here you can see like I've already kind of cleaned up all the vocal stuff, and I have all the different layers. But I'm just looking for the verses. Anyways, yeah, here's the verses. Uh, I prefer to have the verses a different color. So I come here and let's go up here. Cool. They're all gonna go to the same aux though, but I just wanted to have that there. Let's see.
Like the way that it sounds. So my life's been turning over a knife and never know where it's pointed cause someone's holding the rights. I'm reaching for intuition and falling out of commission to find out if I'll ever just end up back in this.
So now that we have all the routing on the track done, the drums, you know, but we also have to do this. So I have a thing called rear bus, which is a parallel compressor for all the music. So we're going to just take it, not the 808. I'm not going to send the 808 to that because the 808 is going to take over that sound. But I am going to grab all the music, including this, all the music elements, and I'm going to send them to the rear bus. And if you do Command Shift, it automatically sends it to every track you have highlighted. And then again, just hold this Shift option, and when you hit this, it takes the fader all the way to 0, but it does it for all the tracks that are highlighted. So I have all these music tracks highlighted just to kind of go quickly through the process of routing. Now this is gonna send that all the way over here to the rear bus, and again,
So my life's been
I want to control that myself.
so my life's been turning over a knife and never know where it's.
And so I have it in, and I'll start raising it into the mix once we kind of get a little bit deeper into everything. I just like to have the routing ready to go. And the next thing we're gonna do now is turn on heat. Heat is a big part of the sound that I like to get out of mixes in Pro Tools. So you come up here to the corner, you see this heat. So first you have to bring it out. So if it's not complete, it doesn't show up until you come to the bottom corner here, hit it, and then heat shows up. You turn it on, and then I like to drive one click to the left and the tone one click to the left as well. If it's something a little bit darker, it's not as bright, and the drive just works where I like it. And then you see here on all these other tracks, not the aux tracks, but like on the music tracks themselves, you see how much heat is being applied.
So my life's been turning over a knife and never know where it's pointed.
So heat is basically a plugin that emulates tape, and it was created by the guy that the Crane Song designer. He did the Phoenix 2, which is like a really big tape emulation plugin, and then they're responsible for the Crane Sun Avocet and like a lot of hardware stuff that's just some of the best out there. So, but this plugin just adds a little bit of richness with the tape emulation type of sounds, and it's built into Pro Tools. So that's been added, and I think right now I'm gonna do is we haven't had a chance to just listen to the song top to bottom, how to balance a few things, but I think this is a good point. We're gonna listen to the whole song, and then we're gonna start getting some ideas. I already went ahead, since I tracked the vocals. I have all my markers set up already, and the tempo of the songs already set up. So I think markers are really clutch for any product whenever mixing on a track or even tracking, because you just want to cut through all the areas really quickly, like hook,
So my life's been
verse, and like it just gives you a quick workflow. And it's important for me. It's important to have a quick workflow so I can kind of know what section I'm going in, and also just for looping. Like if you press shift,
so
the verse is going to be looped.
So my life's been turning.
All right, but let's go ahead and start and listen to the whole song from the top.
Is this my life now? Hardy innocent now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. Yeah. Hardy innocent now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. So my life's been turning over a knife and never know where it's pointed, cause someone's holding the rights. I'm reaching for intuition and falling out of commission to find out if I'll ever just end up back in the system. So I be switching heads and turning back to my bread, focusing on a mission that's lying up there ahead. So I still wait, never a silver plate, but maybe a silver bullet, so never get in my way. Is this my life now? Hardy innocent now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. Is this my life now? Hardy innocent now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. From the way they be dropping, I sitting on my head while the ego be stopping. I had to get inside my life for the turns it was clocking. Now I'm waiting for the answer showing up in the comments. Like, what they minding the most? I'm holding out my finger, pinky ring for the toast. Now they seeing that the lights are going down for the coast, cause I'm backside waiting while they all going ghosts. Is this my life now? Hardy innocent now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. Is this my life now? Hardy innocent now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds.
All right, so that was the track. The 808's kind of interesting. I don't know if I want to put the 808 into the music bus. Sometimes there's something going on where it's just not vibing right.
Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. So my life's been turning over a knife and never know where it's pointed, cause someone's holding.
Okay, so we're gonna figure that out. But when I was producing the beat, the one plugin that I had in there from the start was the God particle, and so I want to actually turn that on right away because that shaped some of the sounds of the production that I was working on. So I think it's always good to get as close to the production and stuff the way it was before. When I printed the stems, because I was mixing it, I didn't print them through the God particle, and it's just the reason is because I was gonna add it here. So we're putting it on now. This is gonna be the first piece of the first plugin that we're adding into the two bus chain. As you can see here, I'm adding that one to the top of the bus chain. Now the reason I don't usually put this one first, but because the production was based off of this, we're gonna start with it. So now we have this on, and we're gonna listen.
Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. So my life's been turning.
Yeah, and like it does its thing. The guard particles are a really cool plugin. It has a lot of different features inside of it. I think there's like EQ, saturation, whitening, and it has a limiter, but I have the limiter off because I want to add additional gain through my process, and that's like the only thing I do have off. But everything else is on. I mean, it's basically at it's just basically a default. I don't really change anything. I'm a big Jason Joshua fan, who is the creator of the God Particle, and when he added the God Particle, when he mixes into it, he just has it on default. He's not actually switching anything out. Setting wise, I think he actually has a limiter on too, but I've just kind of worked without the limiter because I do some additional limiting as well, and great plugin. So yeah, let's kind of hear that. I'm gonna hear some of the track again with this on because this does a lot. So let's see, where are we going? Let's go to the hook.
Is this my life now? Hardy Anderson now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. Is this my life now? Hardy Anderson now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. So my life's been turning over a knife and never know where it's pointed cause someone's holding the rights. I'm reaching for intuition and falling out of commission to find out if I'll ever just end up back in the system. So I'll be switching heads and turning back to my bread, focusing on a mission that's lying up there ahead. So I still wait, never a silver plate, but maybe a silver bullet, so never get in my way. Is this my life now? Hardy Anderson now. Is this my life now? Hardy Anderson now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. Is this my life now? Hardy Anderson now. Is this my life?
So I'm trying a decapitator on the 808 to get some of the top end of it. The 808 is dominating a lot of the tracks, so I really just want to like get that locked in properly. Because it's getting kind of large. Trying to get this mix window going properly. Okay.
Is this my life now? Hardy Anderson now. Is this my life now?
So let's take a look at the drums real quickly now too. The drums, they're getting grouped and they're being sent to the Shadow Hills plugin. The Shadow Hills. I cannot beatbox, man. I don't beatbox and I cannot whistle. Two things I never got into. So with the Shadow Hills, I like to keep it like a 1 dB gain reduction. I have the optical side out, so we're only using the discrete. And the difference, like you have this setting that you can pick, nickel, iron, and steel. Steels usually gives you a little bit more of a low end boost, but I prefer nickel, especially because the bass is so heavy, the 808, that I don't need any more low end. But let's just play this real quickly so we can see how much we're doing the reduction with the compressor. So that's about right. And now we're gonna bring up the drum crush, which is the parallel compressor, and here we go. So I like it about there. It's adding some additional level So it adds presence to the mix, which I really like. Uh, so I like the presence that it's adding to the drums, not the mix, but the drums in particular. So let me play it back. And I'm adding the 808 now too. That seems to be in a good place. I want to see what this this is doing, because this is the first EQ where the bass, where the 808's going. Okay, so I'm trying this Tube Streamer from UAD. It's a great plugin, but I need a, you know what? It doesn't have a mix knob, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna duplicate this bass track, or duplicate everything on it, and we're going to add. I'm actually gonna take off the decapitator on this one, and take the Tube Streamer on the first one. I'm gonna add an EQ to kind of just focus it. So my goal here is to use a Tube Screamer to bring out the notes from the top. But then I'm gonna put this plug in here. I'm gonna copy it to this one, and I'm gonna do the opposite. So I'm gonna take a high pass filter and and run down the the high pass here. So all the high end. No, this is a low pass filter. There you go. I get them confused. Low pass filter, and I'm gonna bring it to about right where I have this point, so we have that bit of a crossover. And I feel like I can cut off some of that top end noise that we're getting from the 808, especially with the Tube Screamer. That's gonna really add to it, and uh don't really need that. So we're gonna go to the slope here again, 24. So I just want like the notes from the 808 to cut through, and okay. So now we have, this is the kind of like a parallel, but we just put it on a different track. Same 808. since I did that, I don't need the decapitator on the low 808. So we took the decapitator off, and I always like to try this, the VOG from Little Labs. And it's just like it amplifies the low end at this setting. I think it's at like 40 hertz is the center, and then it just has an amplitude. Kind of gives like the low end some a kick.
Is this my life now? Highly innocent now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. Is this my life now? Highly innocent now. Is this my life now?
Sounds pretty cool. I'm pretty happy where that's at.
Is this my life now? Highly innocent now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. Is this my life now? Highly innocent now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. So my life's been turning over a knife and never know where it's pointed, cause someone's holding the rights. I'm reaching for intuition and
Yeah, I think the drums are sounding really good at that point. I'm going to start adding some more Q-bus processing, but I kind of like how everything's sounding, so I kind of want to work with this a little bit more. And let's see.
Is this my life now?
The one plugin we're gonna do, I'm gonna actually add is the Brainworks. So let's bypass that. I like to do the width here to kind of give it some width. Pretty simple. It's very self-explanatory. I put it at 1/16. The width is kind of just helps me kind of make the mix wider in the box. I have a semi mixer that I've used, and if you like consoles, like that happens automatically when you put stuff through a console or upward gear. When it comes out, it just kind of opens it up, and this is one of the tools that I use to kind of create that inside the box, but because this isn't all in the box mix, and it works really well. I am also going to add the mono maker, where I want the low end to be mono. Just kind of take it, maybe like try that.
Is this my life now? Highly innocent now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. Is this my life now? Highly innocent now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. So my life's been turning.
Let's see. The other thing I think we got to start doing now is bringing the rear bus. So I spoke about the rear bus earlier. This is the parallel compression that I use for the overall music. So this is touching the guitars, sample, the keys, FX, and we already routed it when we first started the mix, and now we're going to bring it into the mix because I want to hear if it creates like the 3D depth that I like out of it. So we're just going to play back the hook on loop and start bringing it up in the mix.
Is this my life now? Highly innocent now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. Is this my life now? Highly innocent now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it's
This has a lot of tape. It's got this hiss thing that it's like tape hiss. I do like tape hiss, but sometimes you just want to get rid of it because when you has a buildup in the mix, it just doesn't sound good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a low pass filter, give it like a nice part, like a brick wall type. Nah, it's not even a brick wall. It's like just like a nice slope at the end, and we're gonna reduce all the top end noise. Like you hear how much of that this comes out. So this is helping remove it. And then we're gonna do this spread. The SP22. This is a imaging plugin, and then there's one setting I really like. It's the keys diffuse highs. Okay, so I like that. We're getting rid of some of the hiss from the top, and we are giving it some width with this spread, because the spread just kind of, instead of it being mono, it kind of widens a little bit, just the slightest, but it creates room for what we're wanting the focus of the middle of a mix, which is the vocals, 808s, snares, and kicks. Hi-hat sometimes, but
This is my life now. Body innocent now. This is my life now. Like the way that it sounds.
I want to add like my first instinct right now is to like add some top end on these things, but I don't want to because we're gonna add that in the 2-bus, and when we do that with the 2-bus, we don't need it in the actual individual tracks. So the next plugin I'm gonna introduce right now is the Massenburg Design Works. It's the EQ, and we're adding 3 dB on 16K, and it's just like a shelf you can see there. And then after that, we're gonna bring the Fab Filter Pro MB, and then I just have a boost here of, how much is that? Like a dB and a half on these two sides, right on these two.
This is my life now. Body innocent now.
And this just kind of helps open the lid on the mix and bring it more to life and more open.
This is my life now.
I'm gonna check the meters and see where we're at with stuff.
This is my life now. Body innocent now. This is my life now. Like the way that it sounds. This is my life now. Body innocent now. This is my life now. Like the way that it sounds.
Okay, so then the next one we're gonna do is the Isotope 11. And with Isotope 11, we're just gonna make sure all these work for this track, and we're gonna adjust stuff. So first we're gonna power everything off, and we're gonna start with the EQ. So let's just hear it without the EQ, then we'll add the EQ, and then we'll kind of see where it needs to add support.
This is my life now. Body innocent now. This is my life now. Like the way that it sounds. This is my life now. Body innocent now. This is my life now. Like the way way that it sounds. So my life's been turning over a knife and never know where it's pointed, cause someone's holding the rights. I'm reaching for intuition and falling out of commission to find out if I'll ever just end up back in the system. So I be switching heads and turning back to my bread, focusing on a mission that's lying up there ahead. So I still wait, never a silver blade, but maybe a silver bullet, so never get in my way. Is this my life now? Highly innocent now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. Is this my life now? Highly innocent now.
Alright, so I added some stuff as I'm hearing it. Like, I'm gonna touch some of the elements. The sample that's filtered during the verse was adding some just frequency ranges that I didn't like, so we switched it out. Okay.
Is this my life now?
We're going to add clarity now, and we're gonna solo this one so we can kind of hear what it's doing and see and if it's something we want to add to the mix.
Is this my life now? Highly innocent now. Know where it's pointed, cause someone's holding the rights. I'm reaching for intuition and falling out of commission to find out if I'll ever just end up back in the system. So I be switching heads and turning back to my bread, focusing on a mission that's lying up there ahead. So I still wait, never a silver blade, but maybe a silver bullet, so never get in my way. Is this my life now? Highly innocent now.
Okay, so it's adding a little bit of presence to the snares. Love what it's doing to the snares and the vocals a little bit. We're gonna keep it at 24%. We don't want to go too crazy with it. Now let's go to the dynamic EQ.
Is this my life now? Highly innocent now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. Is this my life?
I don't feel like it's working right.
Is this my life now? Highly innocent now. Is this my life now? Like the
I'm trying to find the frequency that I don't like.
never get in my way.
So that's usually like some boomy stuff, but let's see if it works with let's hear it without it and then with it.
Is this my life now? Highly innocent now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. Is this my life now? Highly innocent.
Okay, we can live with that. Let's solo this next band and let's go into Delta mode so we hear just what it's doing. I'm pretty sure nobody can hear this, but it's kind of... Okay, this is a frequency I think we need to tame. So
Someone's holding the rights. I'm reaching for intuition and falling out of commission to find out.
okay, this is a great frequency to like be getting. I'm gonna change the Q a little bit, make it a little wider, because there's a lot of harshness on this band.
This is my life now.
And this is like, again, this is just like the top end that's bringing down. You can probably do a little more gain. Cool.
This is my life now. Like the
So I want to bring in the stabilizer. I've used it a few times. Like it's a hit or miss plugin for me. Like I like it a lot, or it doesn't work. And what it does is just kind of control some of the low end, some of the top end, and it just makes it just a cleaner balance. So let's see. Cool.
This is my life now. Body and
Huh. Ah, okay. Let's hear it in the context. Let's see if the shape or the cut work better. This is cut. I'm under the hip hop, pre, just kind of characteristic. And you know what? Why don't we try all purpose? See if that makes a difference. Hmm, not really hearing a huge difference there. I think hip hop's doing better. Let's go to hip hop. Definitely not folk, guys. Definitely not folk. Okay, here we go. We're hip hop. Okay, and let's go to shape. I don't know if I want that. Let's see.
going up in the comments, like what they minding the most. I'm holding out my finger, picky rank for the toast. Now they seeing that the lights are going down for the coast. Cause I'm backside waiting while they all going ghosts. This is my life now. Body innocent now. This is my life now. Like the way that it sounds. This is my life now.
I like what the shape is doing. It's one of these things you need to kind of hear with full spectrum. I am streaming live on all the different platforms, and I think in some of those other platforms that's not TikTok, you'll be able to hear what's going on with like cause it's the full high def mix. This is just the playback. But let's.
This is my life now. Body innocent now.
Okay, so let's go ahead and add the maximizer. I don't think I need that much. Before I turn on the maximizer, I want to look at my levels and see how much dB gain I need to add. So I'm gonna turn this off and let's just see how loud the mix is at this point.
This is my life now. Body innocent now. This is my life now. Like the way that it sounds. This is my life now.
Okay, so I need a handful of dBs to kind of go up. So let's turn this guy on, the maximizer on. Ozone. For this music, I would use transient because I want the kick and the snare to like just really like still cut through. Um, I don't know if we need 3 dBs of gain, so let's start with like 2. We don't have much upward compression going on, and the soft clip we only have 8%. Let's try that.
This is my life now. Body innocent now. This is my life now. Like the way that it sounds. This is my life now. Body innocent now. This is my life now. Like the way that it sounds. So my life's been turning over a night. This is my life now. Body innocent now. This is my life now. Like the way that it sounds. This is my life now. Body innocent now. This is my life now. Like the way that it sounds. So my life's been turning over a knife and never know where it's pointed, cause someone's holding the rights. I'm reaching for intuition and falling out of commission to find out if I'll ever just end up back in the system. So I be switching heads and turning back to my bread, focusing on a mission that's lying up there ahead. So I still wait.
Yeah, that sample is going absolutely crazy. Where is the sample? We need to soften that up a lot. Lower it and then soften it. And that's it. So the sample has a filter on it during the verses. So let's see.
So my life's been turning over a knife and never know where it's pointed, cause someone's holding the rights. I'm reaching for intuition and falling out of commission to find out if I'll ever just end up back in the system. So I be switching heads and turning back to my bread, focusing on a mission that's lying up there ahead. So I still wait. Never a silver blade, but maybe a silver bullet, so never get in my way. So my life's been turning over a knife and never know where it's pointed, cause someone's holding the rights. I'm reaching for intuition and falling out of commission to find out if I'll ever just end up back in the system. So I be switching heads and turning back to my bread, focusing on a mission that's lying up there ahead.
So you notice that when we're kind of bringing that sample that has all this noise, we're bringing it back down, it's making a huge difference with how the vocals cutting through. The vocals now cutting through clear. A lot of the times with mixing, it's just about balance. So I'm just balancing it out, and when I'm balancing it, the instrumentation with the vocals, you want the vocal to always be up front and cut, and that's what we're able to do with just a simple steps of lowering the volume.
So my life's been turning over a knife and never know where it's pointed, cause someone's holding the rights. I'm reaching for intuition and falling out of commission to find out if I'll ever just end up back in the system. So I be switching heads and turning back to my bread, focusing on a mission that's lying up there ahead. So I still wait. Never a silver blade, but maybe a silver bullet, so never get in my way. This is my life now. Body innocent now. This is my life now. Like the way that it sounds. This is my life now. Body innocent now. This is my life now. Like the way that it sounds. From the way they be dropping, I sitting on my head while the ego be stopping. I had to get inside my life for the turns it was.
Yeah. So for those just joining a little later, the drums are a drum loop that I chopped up and kind of worked. I did add some different layers to it, but I'm really impressed at like how well it's just sitting in the mix. Drum loops generally, tend to be a point where you have to work a little harder because like you don't have full control of the stems, but this one's just smacking. And then I added like a little extra hat during those sections just to kind of give it some vibe.
This is my life now. Body innocent now. This is my life now. Like the way that it sounds. This is my life now. Body innocent now. point it, cause someone. Is this my life now? Hardy innocent now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. Is this my life now? Hardy innocent now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. So my life's been turning over a knife and never know where it's pointed, cause someone's holding the rights. I'm reaching for intuition and falling out of commission.
Okay, so I think the vocals need to come up, but we're gonna start doing the parallel compression that I like on the vocals. And I want to start with the hook because the hook, we have a few layers of vocals and we just gotta get everything to kind of connect.
Is this my life now?
So let's start sending it. We have the vitalizer, and then we have the, where is this guy at? Pop Crush. And then we're just, again, I'm just gonna go all the way. I'm gonna send these at 0, and then we're gonna slowly bring them back together. And let me see. Now let's just find those no, I don't want to open this. Let's find those channels here. Okay, great. So we have Pop Crush and Vitalizer. Let's just kind of put them together and lower them all the way down. And I'm just gonna start bringing one up at a time.
Is this my life now? Hardy innocent now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. Is this my life now? Hardy innocent now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. Is this my life now? Hardy innocent now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds.
Okay, so adding to the parallel compressors made a huge jump for the vocals to sit more up front in the mix and more presence and clarity, which is the goal. But I feel like the background vocals use a little sauce. So we have, I think I doubled everything. I doubled and tripled the lead vocal and the hook. So let's see where we are.
Is this my life now? Hardy innocent now.
Yeah, so I'm gonna send that to, for my background vocals, my I send them to this Apex. Here I do link pattern to main fader, so it stays in the same position. And we're gonna double that for both sides. And let's hear what we got going on here.
Is this?
Oh, I haven't even treated the vocals yet. We don't have anything going on. So one thing I really do emphasize a lot, when you have a good vocal chain, you don't have to do as much. Like, I have a nice vocal chain, and it took years to get the right vocal chain. But once I got the right vocal chain, it just kind of changes everything. It levels you up, and you do less work. Like, I think the vocals are already sound really good, and I haven't done anything beyond like light compression on the aux for the vocals. But right now we're gonna add some more stuff to it and see if we can kind of go crazy. Now, the one thing that's really interesting about this Aphex, like kind of parallel thing, I can't get too crazy with it because if I do, it darkens the vocal up.
Is this my life now? 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 Is this my life now?
So let's just add some EQs. Background vocals I like to treat a certain way. I like to just automatically get out of the way of the vocal. Like, I don't need more low end buildup of the main lead vocal right around where the main lives. and then I just kind of give it some air. And this basic EQ works really well. The EQ7 from Pro Tools. And then we do this, and then let's add the trusty de-esser. This has been my favorite de-esser for the last few years. It just kind of does the job. And some of these tools, I became, you have to be able to use in multiple studios. Everybody has this de-esser. And I had gone back and forth between using like, exclusively like all these kind of boutique type plugins or the UAD stuff that you have to have like your satellite with or your authorization with. And but when you travel around different studios, like you kind of have to use the tools in front of you. So like my vocal templates, everybody has waves and everybody has like a fat filter version. Everyone at the time had 3, so I used 3, and same with this. Just like this works well, and I know what I'm getting out of it. So let's
Is this my life now? 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 Is this my life now?
So I'm hearing something on the top end that I kind of want to address. So now that I have like the basic shape of what this tone is going to be, we're going to add a more surgical type of EQ. We're going with Pro Q4, and then I've really been liking this warm feature on it, and let's hear it.
Is this my life now? Is this my life now? Is this my life now? Is this my life now?
So I'm gonna find like that top end that's kind of annoying me.
Is this my life now? Is this my life now?
So to do that clearly, we're gonna just solo the 1.
Is this my life now? 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 Is this my life now?
All right, so that was one of the frequencies. I'm gonna look for some more. I think there's something in like the 1 to 2K range that bothers me.
Life now? Is this my life now?
Okay, so that frequency is kind of jumping a little too much. We're gonna make it dynamic, bring it down.
Is this my life now? 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 Is this my life now?
Here, I think we're gonna see if there's something in the higher ranges, in the higher mid range to high frequencies. Let's do it. Yeah, right. Automatically that one.
Is this my life now? Is this my life now? Is this my life now?
Now, if you hear it without it,
is this my life now? Is this my life now?
Paul, I did it. Thank you. I did the dual camera. Super easy. I don't know why I didn't even look this up before, but it's going a lot better with the dual camera. So Paul, big shout out. I see you're here.
Is this my life now?
So
is this my life now? Is this my life now?
So it's overall more. It's like without all the plugins, like it's very all over the place.
Is this my life now? Is this my life now?
Like it's just super. I don't know if we want that.
Is this my life now? 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 Hardy Anderson now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. Is this my life now? Hardy Anderson now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. Is this my life now? Hardy Anderson now. Is this my life now?
So now that I dialed in the background vocals, the left and the rights, they're basically just like doubles, a little bit of different energy. Like it feels more cohesive now. And if you look at my master aux bus, we're just rolling off some low end, and then my R comp. This is kind of to glue the vocals together.
Is this my life now? Hardy Anderson now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. Is this my life now? Hardy Anderson now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. So my life's been turning up.
Cool. So that's really, it's in a nice pocket. Now we have to take a look at the ad lib track. The ad lib track is not cutting through right.
Is it now?
You know, I'm gonna put the de-esser before the telephone filter.
Is it now? Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. Is this my life now? Hardy Anderson now. Is this my life now? Hardy Anderson now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. Is this my life now? Hardy Anderson now. Is this my life now?
Tab filter plugin. This is what I like to use for my telephone effect. It's a preset. Actually, if you go to effects and telephone filter, it just has like a cool character to it. And then I always have to mess with the EQs here. So the frequency, like I open it up a little bit.
Is this my life now? Hardy Anderson now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. Is this my life now? Hardy Anderson now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. Is this my life now? Hardy Anderson now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. Is this my life now? Hardy Anderson now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. Is this my life now? Hardy Anderson now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. Is this my life now? Hardy Anderson now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. Is this my life now? Hardy Anderson now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. Is this my life now? Hardy Anderson now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. Is this my life now?
I'm gonna add another delay. So, oh, not delete that. Okay, cool. Command Shift N opens up the new tracks dialog box. Gonna select stereo, and we're gonna go to aux, and it come through. Okay. Well, that's not cool. Aux, stereo aux track. There you go. The input I'm gonna select. I already have some stuff kind of pre-set up. We're gonna do delay 2. Label the track actually delay 2. Oh, not delay at delay 2. And then the output of this is going to be the bus, the FX all. Okay, so now we got that going on there. Let's add the EQ7. So I have this little preset that I've created for effects. I don't want to have any of this kind of bleed into my mix, low or top end stuff. And we're gonna add a delay. We're gonna add a delay. Here we're gonna add a different delay. Let's add a different type of delay that I kind of give it a different feel. Yeah, this is one of the older ones I used to use. Super Time. This is from Universal Audio, and it's based off of a hardware piece. So let's see if they have any like vocal plugins. Added space, dimension. No, I want something that's like vocal doubler or half. Okay, let's see how this sounds. And I want to make sure that it's wet solo, so it's fully just the effect. And I'm going to go to I want this on the ad-lib track, so this is the ad-lib track here. Ad-lib going to delay 2, and we're just gonna add quite a bit of it.
Is it now? Yeah. What the fuck even going, bitch? Yeah. Where it at though? Yeah. Is it now? Yeah. What the fuck even going, bitch? Yeah. Where it at though? Yeah.
So I'm trying to create something that is gonna cut through, and that is we have this sounds cool, but I need something a little bit more synthetic, I would say, that works. Let me see what else we got. Oh, you know which one I've been working with lately is this guy right here. This is the Core Digital Delay SDD 3000. So this one's been really solid. Let me see. I don't even know what's gonna happen.
Is it now? Yeah. What the fuck even going, bitch? Yeah. Where it at though? Yeah. Is it now? Yeah.
Okay, so it's pretty cool. So this delay is adding a lot of character. Really cool. I'm just messing with all the different features to see what's going on.
Here's it now. Yeah. What the fuck even going, bitch? Yeah. Where it at though? Yeah. Here's it now.
We had a question from YouTube. Does low bit depth introduce harshness? Yes. And since we're at it, let's just show how that kind of works. Here, let me do this.
Is this my life now?
I think it's low. So here is a plugin, and here's a bit. That's bit depth. This is 24 bits. We're gonna lower it.
Is this my life now? Hardy Anderson now.
You see it?
Is this my life now?
So you hear what it's distorting. It's like you're losing definition, and it's just some harshness. It's through this plugin, but just in general, like, you know, sample. If you start lowering the bit depth, it's not going to be as refined. When I record, I actually record at 32-bit float because it adds a little bit of extra headroom, and I think it's a really great tool. No. Okay. Yeah. So definitely does that. The bit depth will do that, and people use that as an effect. So like, if you want to use a cool effect, this is something you can do. You can do it with this lo-fi plugin on Pro Tools, but you can also do it with many plugins. And I think like every DAW has something for it. So yeah, cool question.
Is this my life now? Hardy Anderson now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. Is this my life now? Hardy Anderson now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds.
And just another back to the question here. Where is it? Yeah. So my session here is at 32-bit float, and it's a 48. Now, I tracked the session, so I started it at 32-bit float. But if I get stems from somebody, I'll make the session 32-bit float, and it just helps the plugins. And all of this is just like small percentages of things, but in the grand scheme of things, like if you're putting a ton of work into a mix and you're doing a lot of different things, as far as mixing like different plugins, limiting, especially on 2-bus, like every little bit can help you. So
is this my life now? Hardy Anderson now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. Is this my life now? Hardy Anderson now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. So my life's been turning over a knife and never. Is this my life now? Hardy Anderson now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. Is this my life now? Hardy Anderson now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. So my life's been turning over a knife and never know where it's pointed, cause someone's holding the rights on Is this my life now? Hardy Anderson now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. intuition to find out if I'll ever just end up back in the system. So I be switching heads and turning back to my bread, focusing on the. Is this my life now? Highly innocent now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. 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 So, like the way that it sounds. Is this my life now? Highly innocent now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. Is this my life now? Highly innocent now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. So my life's been turning over a night.
Yeah, I'm loving what these vocals are sounding. I kind of just want to see. There's like, you know what it is. I think we're gonna have to do it on this track. Where? So there's a little bit of harshness to the vocals, and like I think just in general, there's like a little bit of everything. We're gonna put a de-esser on the master bus, and this is the one of the best de-essers I think for mastering, because I would use this in a mastering setting too. It's the DS1 MK3. So I'm just gonna come here, do a preset, go to vocal. I'm gonna go say hard, and then we're gonna monitor it, so we're only listening to what we're gonna affect. Oh, you can hear it. It's coming in there too. Watch, because we're getting like the top end of it. Where's the threshold? Like that. Oh man, I usually would do it here. Okay, so $46.99 is one I might do. This one, I think that one's another strong contender. So what's really important about using these tools is listening. What we're doing right now is we're just listening to the frequencies to see where it hits, you know? Sometimes we move really fast, but taking a second to come back and just work on something is huge. Take a second to just listen to like what you're actually working on. Okay, let's see. Let me see. Yes, sir. Working on a mix here. Nah, I don't know. I can't right now. I'm just trying to finish this mix. Say what's up. Where you from? That was funny. I guess there's some etiquette. Now, see, that's just touching the sense. Oh, here we go. I think this is it.
Like the way that it sounds. Is this my life now? Highly innocent now. It's my life now. It's my life. Hottie innocent now. Is this my life now? 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 Hottie innocent now. Is this my life?
So I feel like we have to actually put these de-esters on the compressors, on the parallel compressors. So because they're kind of bringing the vocal in a lot.
Hottie innocent now. Is this my life now? 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 Hottie innocent. Is this my life now?
It might be something else we got to do manually. See.
Is this my life now? Is my life now?
So there's a lot of things you gotta do manually, and it helps out.
Is my life now? Hottie innocent now.
If you can see this waveform right here, it's super, just like, there's like this little pocket where it tells me that the S's are like popping. So I'm just gonna reduce these by like 6, 7 dBs, sometimes more. This one will probably go like 6. Nope.
Is this my life now? Hottie innocent now. Is this my life now?
And where is it here? I think it's over there, same place.
Life now. Like the way. Is this my life now? Is this my life now?
Not a lot though, but it's just a little bit. You can kind of see in the waveform here. We'll lower it there. Lower it up. Lower it here as well. And let's see. Boom.
Is this my life now? Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. Is this my life now? Hottie innocent now. Is this my life now? Is this my life now? That it sounds. Is this my life now? Is this my life now? Is this my life now? Like the way
when you do enough vocal editing, you start recognizing how waveforms look. And this tells me that it's just like the harsh, uh, just nasty stuff that nobody wants in their mix. Not too wide. Yeah, if there's really bad sibilance, I have to go in there and just lower it, and nothing beats doing that. No de-esser, nothing.
My life now. Body innocent now. Innocent now.
Ah, here it is. This is like the perfect example. This is the S is just going crazy. So we're gonna lower these quite a bit, and it's gonna be smoother. De-essers, it just feels a little unnatural, and this is the best way for me to accomplish that goal. And here we go. Ooh, here we go.
Body innocent now. This is my life now. Like the way that it sounds. So my life's been turning over a knife and never know where it's pointed, cause someone's holding the rights. I'm reaching for intuition and falling out of commission to find out if I'll ever just end up back in the system. So I be switching heads and turning back to my bread, focusing on a mission that's lying up there ahead. So I still wait, never a silver blade, but maybe a silver bullet, so never get in my way. Is this my life now? Body innocent now.
For some reason that Anderson sounds much louder over there, but here it is on this one. And what we're gonna do is, since it's just the same hook on all of them, we're gonna copy and paste the hooks because we're doing a lot of work here just on the actual vocals. All this little treatment stuff, we used a bunch of different plugins, but this is, yeah, it's just some people don't clip gain it, they like volume write it down, and
Is this my life now? Body innocent now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. Is this my life now? Body innocent now. Is this my life now?
so we're just gonna quickly go through all of these and just replace it. So awesome. Now let's go hit the verses. We have, I think the hooks are in really good shape with the vocals. Maybe.
Is this my life now? Body innocent now. Like the way that it sounds. Is this my life now? Body innocent now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. So my life's been turning over a knife and never know where it's pointed, cause someone's holding the rights. I'm reaching for intuition.
Alright, so that is a solid place.
Falling out of commission to find out if I'll ever just end up back in the system. So I be switching heads and turning back to.
So we have to go back to the. Where? Let's go to the verse vocals here, and let's just copy over some of the treatment we did on the main hook off.
Over a knife and never know where it's pointed, cause someone's holding the rights. I'm reaching for intuition and falling out of commission to find out if I'll ever just end up back in the system. So I be switching heads and turning back to my bread, focusing on a mission that's lying up there.
So I heard a P and a pop comes out, and the best way to get rid of that, I use isotopes. I want to show you guys.
So my life's been turning over a knife and never know where it's pointed, cause someone's holding.
There we go, that P.
Cause someone's holding the.
You can see it right here. Let me see if I can get it over to the TikTok window. Okay, you guys see that right here? So that is the pulsive, and I already duplicated the playlist of the active track. I'm gonna go to noise reduction, and then I have RX11, depulsive. Click on that, bring it here, and you guys are gonna just see it like just disappear. Super cool plugin. Boom, gone. So a lot of the RX stuff is meant for dialogue, but it's so clutch for vocals, and it just you don't have to EQ it or anything. It just works great.
You never know where it's pointed, cause someone's holding the rights. I'm reaching for intuition and falling out of commission to find out if I'll ever just end up back in the system. So I be switching heads and turning back to my bread, focusing on a mission that's lying up there ahead. So I still wait, never a silver blade, but maybe a silver bullet, so never get in my way. Is this my life now? How the innocent now? You never know where it's pointed, cause someone's holding the rights. I'm reaching for intuition and falling out of commission to find out if I'll ever just end up back in the system. So I be switching heads and turning back to my bread, focusing on a mission that's lying up there ahead. So I still wait, never a silver blade, but maybe a silver bullet, so never get in my way. Is this my life now? How the innocent now? Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. Is this my life now? How the innocent now? Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. From the way they be dropping, I sitting on my head while the ego be stopping. I had to get inside my life for the turns it was clocking. Now I'm waiting for the answer showing up in the comments. Like what they minding the most. I'm holding out my finger, picky rank for the toast. Now they seeing that the cause I'm backside waiting while they all going ghost. Is this my You never know where it's pointed, cause someone's holding the rights. I'm reaching for intuition and falling out of commission to find out if I'll ever just end up back in the system. So I be switching heads and turning back to my bread, focusing on a mission that's lying up there ahead. So I still wait, never a silver blade, but maybe a silver bullet, so never get in my way. Is this my life now? How the innocent now? Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds.
Okay, so kind of vocals are in a really good place right now. I really like where things are at. This is my last limiter that I put, and we need to find the delay calculator. I'm a huge fan of the Nick Beaver, but I think his site's down. So another producer has taken the place. What's the tempo of the song? Let's see, tempo of the song is 150, so we're gonna put in 150 here, and then we're gonna get this delay lengths. And the reason we're doing this is so the limiter works to the tempo of the song, um, and it's gonna be 200, so milliseconds. Okay, so let's go back to the plugin, and we're gonna 200. It's going up to dBs. It feels a little hot for this mix, but we're gonna find out. Let's just start with 1.
You never know where it's pointed, cause someone's holding the rights. I'm reaching for intuition and falling out of commission to find out if I'll ever just end up back in the system. So I be switching heads and turning back to my bread, focusing on a mission that's lying up there ahead. So I still wait, never a silver blade, but maybe a silver bullet, so never get in my way. Switching heads and turning back to my bread, focusing on a mission that's lying.
Alright, so I think we're gonna have to add a little soothe on this guy. This is not, it's a little too much on like the mid to top range. I don't like it, so let's see.
Switching heads and turning back to
So we don't want these bands. We want these bands only. What I'm trying to do is find the bad frequencies and then just tame them. I find this to be the better use for Shoop, is to find frequencies I really don't like and control them.
Though I still wait, never a silver blade, but maybe a silver bullet, so never get in my way. Is this my switching heads and turning back to my bread, focusing on a mission that's lying up there ahead. So I still wait, never a silver blade, but maybe a silver bullet, so never get in my way. Switching heads and turning back to my bread, focusing on a mission that's lying up there ahead. So I still switching heads and turning back to my bread, focusing on a mission that's lying up there ahead. So I still wait, never a silver blade, but maybe a silver bullet, so never get in my way. Is this my life now? Hardy innocent now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. Is this my life now? Hardy innocent now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. From the way they be dropping, I sitting on my head while the ego be stopping. I had to get inside my life, or the turns it was clocking. Now I'm waiting for the answer showing up in the comments. Like what they minding the most. I'm holding out my finger, pinky rank for the toast. Now they seeing that the lights are going down for the coast, cause I'm backside waiting while they all going ghosts. Is this my life now? Hardy innocent now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. Is this my life now? Hardy innocent now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. Switching heads and turning back to my bread, focusing on a mission that's lying up there ahead. So I still wait, never a silver blade, but maybe a silver bullet, so never get in my way. Is this my life now?
Okay, so with I'm just doing some balancing. We gave it probably another dB and a half of level. With this foundation control, I'm kind of it's like a tilt EQ thing. So when I go negative, it's doing this to the bass. So it's lowering the bass, trying to control the bass so it's not overpowering the mid and top end. If I go the other way, like it brings down the mid range and top end and boosts the low end a little bit. Super great feature. It's been super clutch for a lot of different things. But you know what? We're gonna actually do this. We're also gonna add this guy, XL V3. Let's go 193. And this is just the crossover for the low end, and we're gonna add a little bit of saturation. I'm going to turn off the true peak limiter because we don't need it in this one. We're using that with the true peak limiter we're using on the true peak limiter itself. So with the XL, I just want the saturation and this crossover.
Switching heads and turning back to my bread, focusing on a mission that's lying up there ahead. So I still wait, never a silver blade, but maybe a silver bullet, so never get in my way. Is this my life now? Hardy innocent now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. Is this my life now? Hardy innocent now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. from the way they be dropping. I sitting on my head while the ego be stopping. I had to get inside my life for the turns they was clocking. Now I'm waiting for the answer showing up in the comments. Like, what they minding the most? I'm holding out my finger, picky rank for the toast. Now they seeing that the lights are going down for the coast. Cause I'm backside waiting while they all going ghosts. Is this my life now?
Alright, so the last thing we gotta touch is these guys. And then we'll be done. Mix is in a great place. So let's see, what are we working here?
This my life now. This my life.
So, you know what we're gonna do? Let's put. I like this tilt plugin. It has this cool little feature. Like, I just want to bring in. Go here.
This my life now. This my life now. This my life now. This my life now.
It has this grip function. So when you have these together, linked, you can, as you're increasing the top end, and I'm choosing to increase 8K, it lowers the 200 hertz down. So it's kind of, like, this is perfect what you want to do with like some of these like background vocals. Like, you want the lower frequencies out, you want the mid range, because you just want to hear some of like the pronunciation and the clear, and you want those vocals to be like lined in there. So, and then it has a great kind of like saturation. It's really cool, and we're gonna do it on both. Then we gotta add then we gotta add the de-esser, very clutch.
This my life now. 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 This
1K is working better, so I think we're gonna stick with the 1K, and then let's throw it to the Apex.
This my life now. 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 Is this my life now? Hardy innocent now. Is this my life now?
You know what? Let's do this little thing real quickly. Let's add the devil lock. I want to just hear. I want it to feel different.
Is this my life now? Is this my life now? Is this my life now?
Ooh, that's too much.
Is this my life now? Is this my life now?
Yeah, I want more character because I want it to like stand out some. Let's look at the panning. I think we're gonna pan a little bit more to the sides.
Is this my life now?
Yeah, I like that.
Now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. Is this my life now? Hardy innocent now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds.
All right, so I think the mix is in a great place. I touched everything that I wanted to address today. I will come back to it tomorrow and kind of listen to it with the fresh ears. I think it's really important to always kind of get a perspective, and I'll check in different systems. But let's play once from top to from the bottom, top to bottom. Let's go.
Is this my life now? Hardy innocent now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. Is this my life now? Hardy innocent now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. So my life's been been turning over a knife and never know where it's pointed cause someone's holding the rights. I'm reaching for intuition and falling out of commission to find out if I'll ever just end up back in the system. So I'll be switching heads and turning back to my bread, focusing on a mission that's lying up there ahead. So I still wait, never a silver plate, but maybe a silver bullet, so never get in my way. Is this my life now? Hardy innocent now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. Is this my life now? Hardy innocent now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. From the way they be dropping, I sitting on my head while the ego be stopping. I had to get inside my life for the turns it was clocking. Now I'm waiting for the answers showing up in the comments. Like, what they minding the most? I'm holding out my finger, picky rank for the toast. Now they seeing that the lights are going down for the coast. Cause I'm backside waiting while they all going ghosts. Is this my life now? Hardy innocent now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds. Is this my life now? Hardy innocent now. Is this my life now? Like the way that it sounds.
Alright, so we kind of completed that mix today. I did at the very end add an additional, I guess that's a dB. No, I wanted like 150. I wanted another dB of half a dB of gain because it wasn't quite as loud as I wanted it to, and I have my markers that I like to hit when I'm mixing these things. So we were pretty close, but overall, great mix. All in the box. It was a pretty good session today. Got to dial in a lot of things. Heard some things from some artists here who sent us some music and some other tracks just to listen to. So be sure to follow us here. Let me see. So yeah, be sure to follow us here. You can subscribe on all the different platforms. We'll be here every Monday for the next probably 2 months before the holidays, and we're going to be mixing new tracks from top to bottom, different styles of music. Today was a hip hop joint. Next week should be another hip hop, but it could be some rock. We've been doing a lot of rock, and that's been a lot of fun. So appreciate everyone checking us out. Love all the questions. Reach out to me on all socials. It's at Stewart_Hidalgo, like my name. It is my name. But so yeah, appreciate everybody, and yeah, we'll be back next week. Cheers.